live stream. Today, I'm in a little bit of a baseball mood since the Major League Baseball season is ending. And more importantly, tonight, if you're not aware, we have a potential preview in the next 3 games of the American League wildcard game, which will definitely take place on the 3rd of the next month, which is a Tuesday. Okay, so remember that. This is the potential matchup. We got the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins in this matchup. Now, I'm only throwing Jaime Garcia today for one reason and one reason only, and that is because he's taking on... Let me make sure I got this right. Right. This is the lineup. I forgot who was pitching for the Twins. I know it's a 15-game winner. Alright, so let's get this over with.
First pitch, look out. And a very interesting way to begin
almost hit him.
The game here tonight.
And just quickly, nobody expected the Twins to win all these games.
Good night for baseball.
If you told me in the beginning of the season the Twins were going to be in competitive playoff baseball, I would have looked at you funny. But they just found a formula to win all these games late in the season. And just quickly mentioning, I know this for a fact, there's no way Jaime Garcia is even throwing in the wild card game. It's going to most likely be Luis Severino.
And that misses as well, so that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around.
And we're supposed to win that game. I know for a fact the Twins lineup is so weak to face Luis Severino. The Yankees should be able to make it to the division series. But the question is, do they feel confident enough to beat the defending American League champions? The Indians are just the American League right now. That's likely who the Yankees would take on. Ooh. I strike him out. I might want to use a slider to get him out. Foul.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good
That's a strikeout.
The same pitch 3 times in a row.
So he sets him down swinging. Max Kepler becomes the first out of the inning. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. You can bet that.
Oh, again, I have very mixed opinions on Brian Dozier. I mean, when I look at this lineup, how can you even face Luis Severino with this lineup?
You're probably going to lose.
Sure, Joe Mauer hitting a grand slam yesterday was a weird coincidence.
First pitch coming, here it is. Tries to go the other way as this is
Come on, I got it. Oh! Go to third. Okay, this doesn't make any sense. I was supposed to have automatic fielding. I'll fix this. That's how I used to do it in fielding. Auto. That's better. I want to screw this up, please.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. Great chance to.
Oh, that's an error. Okay.
Swinging a loop to the left. Here comes Gardner in to score the runner from third. Now the throw.
Okay.
That second runner at third, so they're at the corners.
Not to a good start, but at least I was able to keep that runner at third. I would love a double play to get out of this inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Matt, that's how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get one run in, and now you have two other runners on base.
Now, when it gets closer to the postseason, I will make my postseason predictions. But I'm telling you right now, I just do not expect the New York Yankees to be even playing in the championship series. The Indians are just too much for the Yankees to handle. This is a young team. They weren't even supposed to make the playoffs this year. They were supposed to be in this position, what, next year, 2 years from now? I don't take this for granted. But I would love to see a Red Sox-Yankee matchup. It takes me back to the good old days of when I was a kid, and I look forward to those postseason matchups.
And a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt, in fact.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get
You know,
this frame over with.
I would have not cared in 03 if it was the Red Sox taking on the Cubs. It would have made an intriguing series. It probably would have been the highest rated World Series of all time.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
I mean, you know, the landscape of baseball has changed since the Cubs ended their streak. The Red Sox in most recent years. Can the Cleveland Indians get a break as we get this out here? I think they could. I think this could be their year. Everything is destined for the Indians to make it to the World Series and even win the entire thing. Everybody wants that dream rematch of the Cubs and the Indians. I would mind seeing the Indians getting revenge on the Cubs. Certainly the Cubs have been hot. They've been hot since the second half of the season. They can come up with another formula to maybe make it back to the World Series. The National League right now is open. It's anybody's pennant to grab this year. They're good teams. We can't make an accurate prediction of who's going to win the National League pennant this year. But I know for a fact that it's anybody's pennant. But if you're in the American League, good luck getting through the Indians, because they're going to be the hungry team. If you were to give me a random team on who I think could make it to the World Series in the NL, I honestly think it could be the Dodgers. They can find a formula to finally make it. Oh, why did I swing at that?
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down.
Oh, no.
Missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, one away. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down one. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of games.
Oh, I should not be swinging at that.
Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time.
That's 2 straight strikeouts.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can...
Oh, Erwin Santana, that's the guy.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed.
That's who most likely would be throwing for the Twins.
Be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
Santana steps into the windup. 1-1 pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider.
I should be careful. Oh, come on. Leave. Leave. Gone. Oh, Gary. He is scary. It's a solo home run, and the Yankees tie the game at 1. I'm going to be doing John Sterling impersonations of the Yankees hit home runs in this game.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
You know what I even find more creepy? How come they're not using the bum 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 song they usually hit? Oh, here's Didi. Now this is a guy you need to keep an eye on in the postseason. He's hot right now. He's tied Derek Jeter's record of the most home runs by a shortstop in Yankees franchise history. He can get hot in the postseason. Another guy I think could get hot, Bird. He can get hot too.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made. After give up that extra base hit, now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
As far as National League wildcard is concerned, I forgot to bring this up.
Now here it comes.
It's going to come down to which team is eager to win that game. Colorado and Arizona is a unique matchup, and I think people are going to pay attention to it. Ooh, that's a bouncer. Come on, Didi, beat it. Aw. Didi finally got it.
Here's Starlin Castro. Lifetime numbers against Urban Santana.
Never knew that before. How do you, Alright, here's Starlin.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get one on his own yet.
2 out with the man at first. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
There's another guy to keep an eye on, Castro. He can get hot with the bat too in the playoffs.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Right to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Come on, Starlin. Got this. Oh!
Strike 3, a great pitch to put an end to the inning. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run.
Let me fast forward, because I don't want to make this stream too long.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Buxton. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Alright, here we go.
And a fastball just a bit high. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
He walked the guy back.
Jaime has problems with his control.
You can't be walking a guy in inning and think you're going to have any success.
That one's in there, 3-1.
You know, I wonder something for the Astros. Could Carlos Beltran and his age get hot? We've seen it in the past. I think he could.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love the shift, heavily into analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that
Again, I love this lineup. But is it enough to beat the Twins? Sorry, the Indians, my bad. It's enough to beat the Indians, but I'm talking about the Twins. Not Indians, my bad. Can they beat the Indians with that lineup? See, that's a question I would like to ask myself. And one quick announcement, during the playoffs, I'm going to do a playoff tournament in this game. And I'm going to stream every day and just give my opinion on how the playoffs are shaping in the American and National League. Fooled him outside the strike zone.
That was a nasty looking slider that time.
And if you're watching this offline, or when I'm not streaming now, I wanted to get that announcement out, so...
There's nothing much you can do with that.
I believe starting October 4th, that's when I might start the tournament. That's an idea when I'm going to start live streaming this every day. Okay, here we go. It's a ground ball. Throw.
Down go the Twins in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
You gotta be kidding me.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Here it comes.
Come on.
0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Let's take a look at the Twins defense.
This is not the good part of the lineup. Chase Headley. He's such a mediocre player.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
All right.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Lifetime numbers against Irvin Santana. A 3-for-12 line. 2 of those hits.
Again, I'm already imagining the lineup. Maybe it'll be a close game. I wouldn't know. But one thing's for sure, I am certainly relieved Masahiro Tanaka is not pitching in the wild card game, because 2015 was a disaster of a game.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Hoping to send him packing. It's on its way.
It's a ground ball to third.
Pro gets him 2 down.
All right, here's Ellsbury.
And that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. In the dirt here. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Okay. Foul. Just foul. Come on.
Here's the 0-2. Started to go.
Oh!
For the appeal down to third, and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Riding in once again, Brian Dozier. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
I'm sure Brian Dozier will get a lot of boos in the wild card game.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
I quickly want to mention, historically, the Yankees have done really well against the Twins in a postseason series. Just look at the most recent series we've had against the Twins. 2003 ALDS. We beat them in 4 games.
1-1, here it comes.
2004, we sweep them. In 03, we won the pennant, right? Lost to the Marlins. And just most recently, 2009, we sweep them in 3 games, and they won the 27 championship. I'll do a changeup. I'll fool him.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Try it again. I'm not desperate to do the changeup.
Ready with another 2-2. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball.
Keeps fouling it off.
Set to deal on 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
I'll fool him this time.
Now another 2-2.
Oh, now he gets a base hit.
They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Throw to second.
Saw a bunch of pitches, saw basically everything he throws, and then got a base hit to right field. Can't ride it any better.
First pitch on its way. Max Kepler will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double.
There we go.
Chase that hard sinker, whip it to the dirt, and turn one over for you.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Max Kepler goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. He's set and the pitch. Joe Mauer checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
That's a great check point. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like
I'm gonna keep going.
strong hands.
Come on, Aaron. Get it, get it, get it.
And he
Yes!
brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And that's taken for strike 1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone.
I'm sure Jaime would pitch in the series.
Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes.
In a postseason series.
Ellsbury is under it.
Now, the question would be,
That ends the inning.
would he start
See the speedy
or
Brett
would
Gardner
he
start things
be in
out
the
when we come
bullpen?
back. After 2.5, it remains
I can't
a
really
1-1
answer
ball
that
game.
question until I see the postseason roster. And that's even if they win the wild card game, which, again, I keep saying earlier,
He'll get us going
this
in the
team
half of inning
has a
number
way better roster than it did in 2015. There's no question we can beat the Twins.
3. Into the windup and the pitch. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Into his windup, and here comes the 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never
Gardy
happened.
can go Yardy.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
He should be.
Trying to send him back
Gardy.
in for the second time. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Here's
Now
Big
I'll go
Aaron
extreme with Judge.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2.
God, Jesus.
Been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the counter, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even.
And Judge strikes out
He is
too.
in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second
All right,
out.
here's Gary.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gary Sanchez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And
It's a
this
foul.
ball's gonna find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
See, how come Gary is doing a good job swinging at balls and I can't swing with Gardner and Judge?
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning.
All right, this is the
Ready for another
4th.
chance? Eduardo Escobar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 0-1 count. Here it comes. swing and a little tapper.
All right, I'm ahead 0-2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez has a play, one away. Here's Robbie Grossman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Boy, 5-10 exercise.
All right.
What?
Okay. That's a nice slide. Out.
Well, that was certainly worth another look with show track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Byron Buxton is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And the pitch. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Now a ball lifted.
That's the pop up. That should be easily caught.
And he'll get there in plenty
Got
of time
it.
to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1.
All right, I got Didi,
Didi Gregorius. He
Castro,
starts off the inning against a guy who struck out
and then
inside last
the
inning.
Bird.
Get to him here.
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start
Oh,
swinging
no.
a little bit earlier in the count.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Way out in front. 1 out, nobody on.
should be making contact.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swing. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit to put that ball.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Greg Bird, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first appearance. Foul back.
Hit the ball.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning.
Ugh.
So very nice work there by into the box now, Jorge Polanco. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit
We'll
for
get
what he's
this.
been able to do.
We'll see.
Shot foul over towards the dugout.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game.
Got him.
That was a good pitch. Swung on and missed. He
Swung
didn't
on
even
and
come
missed.
close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Chris Jimenez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Now the 0-2 from Garcia. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
You could tell me that this is an okay game for tonight. I would love it.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I would.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
Oh no.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch.
I just
And he's
walked him.
taking base as we go back to the top of the order. Brian Dozier is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone his last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. There's a swing and
Come on, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it.
Ranging back, he tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Max Kepler. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him in this at-bat. Much more patience, and he's gotten himself into
Come
a
on, you gotta be kidding me.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count.
Another full count. And guess who's on deck? Joe Mauer.
He could have a good shot at driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Alright, Frazier should get this. Come on. Good job, Todd.
Frazier will make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota. Halfway home. Ready
Okay.
now. Chase Henry.
Bottom of the
They lead things off as we begin the home 5th. There's a swing
Oh,
and a
come
drive in
on.
well to right field.
Come on.
Going back.
Oh!
And he tracks
Gotta
it
be kidding
down.
me.
Nice play for the 1st out.
That was a good
Now,
pitch.
Todd Frazier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I really like how he's been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes in this game. That first pitch strike, it just opens up the whole strike zone and what you can do as a pitcher.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2.
Come on, Todd.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Jimenez goes to get it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Santana steps into the lineup. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in
I'm
front of the
already
changeup.
wondering how long I can keep Jaime in, because I'm not letting him pitch the 7th. I want my bullpen to get some work.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and
Oh! Oh!
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
He's running towards second. A step off, and then first and second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Yanks held in check. So here's Joe Mauer.
Alright, where's the bullpen?
Leading off for the Twins, first baseman number 7.
Let me see what happens if I simulate this. To later on. Oh boy.
Here's Byron Buxton now.
This is what I wanted to do. There we go.
Leading off for the Twins, center fielder number 25, Byron Buxton.
I know it might be too late, but what choice do I have?
And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Hot shot to third.
Whoa, ho, ho! Todd Frazier.
The batter, number 11.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jorge Polanco, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Mound visit. Mound visit. Give the bullpen some time to warm up. All right, here comes Joe Girardi. I'm not taking any chances. Heine pitched a good game, and I'm not taking any chances. I'm going to warm up Betances. Do you want me to take any chances? No.
And as the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Here we go.
Comes the 1-0. Outside with the cut
How am I
fastball
already
there,
2-0?
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. This one's flared out toward left.
Come on.
Is over.
Get it.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Brian Dozier.
So here's Dozier.
Singled earlier, making him 1 for
Not
2
confident about the set back
And
here.
the fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Oh, I just fooled him outside the strike zone. How is that possible?
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And the throw to first will indeed get him.
And that's the inning.
2-3 and ready once again. DB Group.
Alright, quick manage. Pop out. Ground out. Ooh. Hope this is not going to extra innings.
The next to grab a bat. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight.
Yes!
He's been off balance with his swings.
I knew it.
Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Joe Mauer stands in as he looks at a called strike.
This is why you gotta love the Yankees bullpen.
A swing from Mauer as he pulls this on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2. Riding in once again, Eddie Rosario. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. Hitless in 3 at-bats. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
2-0. Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now we're falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
And he gets this one over at the
Hey.
first strike. Line toward the gap in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but a multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs and things to come.
Eduardo Escobar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
That should be the end of the inning.
And that's in there, base hit.
Almost.
And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second.
Stretch it. How do you roll that?
Matt breaking his heart.
Okay, everyone, I'm gonna have to come right back, so stay tuned. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
You could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted the other way.
That should be the end of the inning.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Number 8 will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Glenn Perkins.
Bullpen.
Number 8.
Okay, here we go.
Chase Headley is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The 0-1 on its way. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you gotta bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chase Headley becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled back. 1 out, nobody on.
Here we go.
Gets gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by you.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Todd Frazier goes down for out number 2.
Okay.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Aroldis Chapman will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Byron Buxton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Lifetime line against Chapman. Not a big sample size. 0 for 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make them work a little bit.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Lifted in the air out to right. Judge has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Kenny Vargas will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's Brian Dozier now. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
I can get him.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Now the 2-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Oh, and look at
Oh,
this.
no.
High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
I guess this is my warning to the
Two-run
Yankees.
shot to straight away left, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead. No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles
Don't
an hour
let
was the
Chapman
exit
pitch
velocity
close
off
the
bat,
game.
So it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball.
What if I just sim to the end and they'll just tell me they
If he
lose?
strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Castro is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Matt Belisle comes out of the bullpen to
Okay. Quick manage.
shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 9. At the line.
Ground out. Single.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these.
Alright, that's where I'm going to end it today. Are you sure this is where I want to end it today? That's where I'm going to end it today.
Thanks for watching.